Joe, in his half century at NIH, has seen many NCI directors come and go, and I'm just lucky to be here to unveil the plaque that honors his room and to oversee the final moments of this great symposium. I'm going to be truly brief, guys. I want to make just two observations. One is about epidemiology. I think what we've seen here and learned during Joe's tenure is the incredible expanse of epidemiology. Louise Strong said earlier today that she was a little surprised when she found that as a hardwired geneticist, epidemiology was important to her. And I think what we've all learned over the last several decades is that epidemiology is connected to everything. We heard today about clinical science, about global health, about environmental health, about mechanisms of disease, about counting what's there so we can study it. And indeed, this has been very apparent to me in my few years here at the NCI, first in thinking about provocative questions. Almost all provocative questions begin with some epidemiological observation. Second, in building a global health initiative at the NCI, where we learn that the beginning of a good approach to cancer in developing countries always begins with epidemiology. And in thinking about our expansion of genomic efforts, it's clear that that essential to what we're trying to do is this field of epidemiology, which all of you have contributed to, whether you're disciples of Joe or simply admirers of the work that he's done. The second observation has to do with something related to what Michael's been talking about, and I call it the NIH hero phenotype. So at the NIH, there are certain people who've been here for 30, 40, or 50 years. They are long-timers. They frequently came as members of the Public Health Service, sometimes as I did in the beginning of my sporadic interaction with the NIH as a member of the Yellow Berets. And those folks have made a tremendous effect on the NIH overall. Now, NIH has been good to them, and they've been good to NIH. They've been great for NIH for reasons that Michael just outlined, but I would emphasize that NIH has been good to them too, giving them the chance to take the risks, build the cohorts, work with the clinical center, work with colleagues who represent virtually every discipline that's relevant to medical research. And when we think about Joe's career here, an ongoing career, I would emphasize, it's important to remember that there is a synergistic effect of NIH with these great intellects and people of great spirit and stature who come here and stay here and make this place as cohesive as it has proven to be. I want to thank all of you for coming today to celebrate not only Joe as an NIH hero, but epidemiology as a remarkable underpinning and cohesive effort throughout the realms of cancer research. Thanks a lot.